let anybody drive this?
No.
And then start the engine. We'll go over to this mode and go active. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Daily Driven Exotics. Cheers, Dave, to the coffees. And we are coming to you from another beautiful morning here in Monterey for Car Week. Off to go meet up with my boy, Jeff Klinger. He has a one-off Senna called the Merlin.
Before you go, can we talk about one thing?
What do you want to talk about?
Pista's beautiful, bro.
You guys want a Pista in the DD fam?
Well, yeah, bro. I mean, like, this is the lightweight race edition for the street.
Literally, the audience, you guys notice you can literally see right through here to the road. How many hoodies do we have to sell in this vlog where I can buy that car?
Your car screams when that starts, so it's like, it's screaming at your car because that's our relationship. We have met up with a friend of mine, Jeff. We go quite a ways back. He got a very, very special Senna. Check this out, it's called the Merlin.
Now, at first it looks black, but I promise you, it's not black. It's got like, dude, you went all out.
By the way, this is Jeff.
Say hi to Jeff.
Beautiful car. Congratulations, first of all, because this is a huge step up. You had a 570 when we first started to hang out, and then you got a 720S.
Yep.
And now you've got the big boy.
We developed a really interesting paint that the specialist, whose name is Darren Townsend at McLaren Special Operations, is a magician with paint. Internally at McLaren, his name is actually Merlin. And when I learned that, I had an epiphany, and I just said, I want to develop a paint that's so unique and so special to be a tribute to what I wanted to be in my first Ultimate Series car. And Darren is up for the challenge. We got to name it since it's a one of one, and this is now deemed Sorcerer's Black.
That's it.
Because the car is Merlin, I wanted to really have some fun with it.
You have a wizard in your door, bro.
I do have a wizard.
You have a wizard!
And without me pointing it out, you probably won't realize it.
Okay.
But he is, obviously, he's got a spellcast here. And what you notice out of his index finger is that this top section here is actually an outline of the Interlagos track, which is Brazilian's home track for F1, and that is Senna's home.
So this is the track right here.
Yep, this is the outline of what the Interlagos track looks like right there. He got the speed kiwi in his robe. So these are McLaren swooshes here on down at the bottom, and on the side next to all the ribbon of gold.
That's pretty cool, man. Your Merlin badging right here on the number plate. A little bit of gold on the steering wheel. You have a gold kind of pinstripe that runs through the entire length of the gloss carbon dash. You got Merlin stitched into the headrest. This paint, now that the sun's out, like, holy bonkers. The paint is crazy, you guys.
I almost don't want to get in, I just want to look at it.
I know. Try to keep up to Jeff. He drives fast for real. That thing moving is like art. I want a Senna.
I want everything. I want everything.
Wow, look at the views, you guys.
Absolutely beautiful. Now we're gonna get an opportunity to drive this car and tell you a little bit about what it's like, the characteristics of driving it on a road such as epic as the one on the coast of California.
Like the actual paint.
Amazing. If you let anybody drive this?
No.
Chris, have you driven this?
I have not.
Get out of here. The wife hasn't driven it?
Wife hasn't driven
Am I okay?
You give my blessing.
My blessing?
We've known each other long enough. I'd prefer not to have to put a new set of tires on it for you.
Deal, okay. You got me. How much I care about you giving me your, this like very, very well over millions of dollar car. I'm gonna give you Dave's car to drive. So guys, have fun in a Squadra Corsa, because when you get out of that, you're really gonna appreciate this more. Senna number 2 on the channel. Very, very special and unique. This one, the Merlin.
I'm very excited because when we went the last time in Houston, Texas, did we not have a ride in this car?
It was like a race car on the street.
Since we can't afford one, I'm very, very gracious when my friends allow me the privilege to drive their hypercars. Jeff, thank you for getting not the smallest seat ever. Door handles up in here, Dave. You got it, right under the glass, a little further up. And they're soft close. Oh yeah. All right, guys, we are officially in the Merlin. Now this car, the cockpit of this car makes you feel like you're in something special.
Yes.
The handling of this car is super tight, especially because we're in track mode. You got the glass, the Gorilla Glass is what they call it for the tops of the roof. Wow. Just listen to the motor. It's a symphony in this car. It feels like a track-focused car because when you're in a street car, it's much softer in every aspect. It's not as sharp in the throttle. It's not as sharp on the suspension. In all honesty, if we were gonna buy a McLaren,
Yes.
this isn't, it's out of reach at the moment, but it's not that far. Should this be a legitimate, you guys comment below. I wanna know your opinion, but I'm gonna get Dave's too. Should this be a legitimate future DDE car, this car? For bang for the buck?
It's number one bang for the buck for what you pay, for how crazy this car looks and it performs. Absolutely, this is a steal. However, I'm picturing in mind how crazy a DDE wrap will look like on this car. Order the car just in primer because we can't afford the paint. Then we'll wrap it.
Could you imagine? But I mean, just imagine if every day on DDE we could do this.
So when this car first came out, a lot of people were saying that, you know, not in a nice way, that it was a 720S with a body kit. Can you confirm or deny that rumor?
That's a bad claim. This is not a 720S with a body kit in any way, shape, or form. This is very much its own car, built from the ground up, and with the purpose of it being, you know, F1, more inspired F1 technology.
Amazing.
We've driven 720Ss. They don't feel like this at all.
No.
Not at all.
I love all the combinations, like the glossy, beautiful carbon and the real raw, like chassis stuff. Legit,
Yeah.
not for looks. That's the car. That's the body. That's the chassis. That's the
That's
frame.
what's gonna protect your life. The carbon monocell that is surrounding us right now.
Monocell.
I believe so.
I've heard monocoque as well.
I used to say cock all the time, but I went to cell because I believe that's what McLaren prefers. He's not gonna want to give you your car back, so I think he's gonna want to trade this.
Squadron's more rare.
We want to do a trade?
Yeah.
Let's go do a trade.
You guys, the title thumbnail is trading the Squadron for a McLaren Senna.
Oh, this car gets no attention. No attention.
They're all looking at the Squadron, bro.
Yeah, well, come on,
It's
let's go.
so rare, that car.
Come on, it's so rare. Jeff, how many of these have they made?
500 total.
500.
So that's a lot.
Think about this.
That's a lot.
10 times less of that car. Now listen, I know you're gonna want to trade after that drive and all that, but the reality is we're gonna have to, if we do the trade, you're gonna have to give us some cash, bro.
You know, that would be fair, except there were two observations that I had. Every time you stepped on the gas and I mashed the accelerator on that, you were disappearing into the distance. And number two, the shifts on this thing are absolute pure bliss.
They are.
And on that one, it gives you a little bit of whiplash.
Oh yeah,
It's a single clutch. Come on, bro. Come on. You getting too old for that?
Here's the thing about speed. Here's the thing about speed though. If you're important enough, they'll wait for you.
Again, thanks for the trust, you guys. Here.
Yeah.
Here. Just
my
you see his face? He's
I was
freaking.
pulling my hands out of my pocket to catch it.
Here you go. Thank you. Good to see you again, you guys. Give me a hug. Give me a hug, hon.
Love you, David.
Oh, I love you guys too. You and your damn fancy car. I was saying to Dave, like, I gotta man up and like buy one of these. Like, that's what a car sounds like.
That's American muscle weight. Italian muscle.
Italian muscle. at this setting. Damn.
Damn.
This is the lunch spot.
Dude, when you're with a Senna owner, this is the treatment you get. Jeff, you're part of DD.
Look at this. Time to get a bit of lunch. I'm so hungry. We skipped breakfast to go and meet up with Jeff.
Damon eats 2 breakfasts. He has pre-breakfast
I
and
don't eat
post-breakfast.
2 breakfasts.
So he skipped his post-breakfast for his pre-breakfast.
You're such a liar.
The scenery's pretty decent.
Yeah, the scenery is not so bad.
Like,
I mean, this is probably one of the greatest natural habitats for a DDE video. So
hands down.
Look at this restaurant. The view.
Unbelievable. Thank you, sir. No. So Nick Lazar was a moron and climbed over to that rock one time. And on that far side.
that's what qualifies as a moron?
Yes.
You guys, look at the food's just as good as the backdrop.
What Jeff get?
Look at what Jeff
There's a
got.
fish in there.
Chiapino.
Chiapino is. Dave, what'd you get? Salmon?
Salmon, yeah.
Going healthy, hey?
Yeah, are you going healthy too, Damon?
Don't worry about mine. Yours looks beautiful.
Yes.
Petite. What is that?
That is it looks like the part of the cheek or a side of a fish.
I actually saw the guy run down and grab that right out of the ocean.
You got a squirrel.
I made a new friend.
A squirrel looking for your nuts.
Oh, it has a Senna. I'll go to him.
Yeah. Oh wait, here, wait.
I would laugh if he took that from you and took off.
And he was like, and then took off. And all you hear is the car start up. We come out from lunch, and somehow the Sennas are multiplying.
This is cool. This is a fully exposed carbon. Blue tint, offset with some black carbon. And the owner was just talking to you, right, Larry?
2,000 miles.
2,000 miles.
That's amazing.
See you again. You see the handshake he got? Notice we didn't get one of those? Not Senna owners. We gotta get a Senna.
Okay, we'll share one.
They're so much friendlier to other Senna owners.
I love how the wing moves.
Go for it. Gotta push it.
Sold. We're selling everything. You're not
one.
gonna have a car, but you're gonna be the best co-pilot ever.
Hey, thanks again.
It's a pleasure.
Good to see you. Bye for now.
Gonna hit the one, gonna make Dave rip the Squadra Corsa.
Italian stallion.
You are an Italian stallion.
Thank you for noticing that. I'm working out.
My pleasure. Oh, you guys, what an amazing day ripping around in the Merlin. Thank you again to Jeff and Chris for extending that trust. Dave, you sexy son of a... You guys want to rock some DD merch? These are $59, free shipping worldwide. Go pick one up. They're limited edition and they will be going fast. Yeah. ShopDD.com, links in the description, you guys. We'll see you guys in the next video, which will start. It'll be the other half of today. There is so much going on during Monterey Car Week that
I had to say something.
we can't jam it all into one video. Just smash it. Boop.